Winglong getting one of the best ATGMs in the game. Hello guys, once again it's Matt. Thank you all the members and patrons. Make sure to subscribe, and we have a very quick video about today's update to the game. So let's get into it. The first thing is that the AKD-10 missile was actually added to the Winglong drone for the Chinese, right? It's a very powerful missile, as you're going to see. If I'm not mistaken, the Z10 uses it. Let me check. And yes, it's this missile. So 1400 millimeters of penetration with inertial navigation and laser guidance. So it's a very powerful missile, and now you can actually use it in the Winglong drone, which is pretty incredible. It's going to be a very, very good missile. 10 kilometers of range. It's pretty alright. It's not the greatest thing ever, but still, right? So just testing a little bit, we have the AKD-10 right there. So yeah, as you see, we can zoom in and of course drop the missile. So I like to always do like this, wait for the missile to hit and then shoot another one. So I can guide this one and then this one, I can turn it and get 2 kills, right? So yeah, these missiles are going to be very, very good for this drone, to be honest. Not that they needed a better missile, it's kind of funny. But yeah, they are right here. And of course, let me just show to you guys in the hangar over here that you can actually take a look on the missile difference over here, right? So, oh, sorry, that's not the modifications here. So I think the main difference that you have to feel about this is not only the penetration, but it's actually the range. You know, the range is increased by 4 kilometers, which means that it's a lot easier to get a kill. You know, it's a lot easier to not need to be as close to the battlefield as the other AKD-9 missile, right? So it's pretty good for the Chinese, right? Of course, for the other ones, for the other nations, it's kind of bad, but you know what I mean. Then we have some damage models changes to certain tanks. So the first one is the Leopard 2K. Let's get one over here. As you see, I don't have it yet. I have to research the German tanks, but yeah, they actually changed it. Missing fragments when penetrating in the armor between the combat and engine compartments. So if ammunition is penetrating on this area over here, it would actually not have as many fragments as it would need to be, right? Of course, now if I go here and just shoot with a certain ammunition, it will actually create the penetration, as you see. But of course, before it wasn't like that. Another thing is that if you actually explode the 20 millimeter ammunition over here for the cannon, right? Before it would basically create an overpressure kind of damage over here, and it would basically destroy everything. Now, as you see, it has the proper protection over here, like a spall lining. As you see, it doesn't explode anything there because there is an armor piece right here. Let me see if, yeah, it's right here, right? And this armor piece, sorry, it's actually taking all the heat from this, and it's protecting the crew from an explosion from these ammunition. So now it should be a little bit more survivable in that sense. And also, there was a bug that not only the Leopard 2K, but also the Object 292 and the PT16T14 mod were basically absorbing with their fuel tank a lot of fragments. So of course, they've like the fuel tank that I'm talking about is normally on the front. Let me see where it is in this tank. Yeah, in this side. So this fuel tank over here, for example, before it was actually absorbing a lot more fragments than now. So now it's fixed, and that's fixed for the Object 292, which is also nice, and the PT16T14, which is also nice. There were some changes to missile stat cards, some other minor changes, but of course we cannot like go through every single one of them because I don't want the video to be too long. Another good change, if depending on where you are playing, the Thor right now, the Thor M1 is actually going to be able to detect with its radar and track AGM65s. It wasn't really able to do that. It was kind of bugged, and now it can actually do that. So AGM65s are going to be a little bit harder to actually hit a target such as this if the actual pilot of the Thor is paying attention, right? And the last thing that I wanted to talk about, one other minor thing, as I said, there are plenty of minor things. The swing fire actually got a new sighting system, so now it's basically 10 times zoom, and it's fixed, so you cannot change it. So it's a little bit different than before. You could change a little bit before, and the max was like 8, so it was increased a little bit, but now fixed. I couldn't confirm if the MiG-23 actually got the nerf that you know, it was going to get, but if that is the case, I will be doing another video covering that today. Okay guys, I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe. Minor updates, of course, remember, but of course we are getting closer to the update itself, so we should see some very interesting news very soon. See ya guys, bye, subscribe.